Okay, in this video we're going to look at how we do the rest of the 12-bar blues chord sequence. So far we've done the first two bars, that's this bar and this bar. We need to do the rest of the 12-bar sequence. First thing we notice is that the next two bars, bars 3 and 4, they are exactly the same as the first two bars, so that's just a repeat. So we're going to be using copy and paste to create those bars. You can see that these two bars, 7 and 8, are also the same, so we're using copy and paste for those, and the last two bars are exactly the same as well. So the first thing we want to do is we want to shorten this region down so it's 2 bars long. At the moment it lasts for 4 bars, it starts at bar 1 and it finishes at bar 5. We want to have it starting at bar 1 and finishing at bar 3. So I'm going to start by just putting the playhead right on bar number 3, and that's going to provide a marker for me. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my mouse down to the bottom right hand corner of the region until it changes into this icon. Then I can click and drag and change the length of the region. So just line that region up with the bar line, and that should give me a 2-bar region. You could pause and have a go at that. Okay, next what we want to do, like we said, the second set of 2 bars, bars 3 and 4, they're exactly the same, so all I need to do is copy and paste. In BandLab, one way to copy and paste is to use edit. I apologise. Ignore that. Best way to copy and paste in BandLab is hold down Alt on your keypad, the key Alt, and then do drag and drop. Make sure you let go with your mouse first. You can see that it's created a copy. I'm just going to line that up so that starts at bar 3, let go with the mouse first, and then let go with Alt, and we've now got a copy of those first 2 bars. Just play them and make sure that all of the notes sound in time with the click. Great. If they don't, you might have just placed the region in slightly the wrong place, so just check that you've put it in the right place. This is the other way to copy, by the way, sorry. You can choose copy from a menu that's you can get by right clicking on your mouse. Okay, so we've now done the first 4 bars. Pause and have a go at that if you haven't done it already. We're now going to move on and we're going to try these 2 bars here. So this is where the chord changes to F, but luckily the sequence of notes that we've got is just the same sequence but starting on a different starting note. So instead of C going up to E, going up to a, G, etc., we're starting on F, going up to A, going up to C. So again we can use copy and paste, but we're then going to do some editing afterwards. So this time I'm going to try using the copy and paste function. So I'm going to select the 2 bars for the C chord sequence, right click, choose copy, then just move my mouse over here, right click again and choose paste. And you'll see that BandLab pasted the 2 bars at the point where the playhead was. So it's not in the right place now. Remember, this is bar 5, so we want this to start at the beginning of bar 5, which is just here. So I'm just now going to move it and drag it along, and so it's joined up with the previous loop. Okay. Now with these 2 bars, which start at bar 5, which in our MIDI editor is just here. Oops, just here. What we're going to need to do is we need to change the pitch of these notes. So if you haven't paused already to copy, then please do that. So I want to select all of these notes here that are in bars 5 and 6 and change the pitch of them. First I want to choose the pointer and then click just below the first note and drag across all of those notes, so I select all of them. So there should be 8 notes there that I've selected. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and it's the notes that start at bar 5 and the notes that start at bar 6, and I've grabbed all of them. Now what I want to do is change the starting note from C to F, which is down here, so I can count down the keyboard: C, B, A, G and F. I want my notes to start on this note just here, so I'm going to click. Once I've got them selected, click and just drag them all down. So we've now got the same sequence starting on the note F. Great. Pause and have a go at that. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to put these 2 bars in. This is the same as the first 2 bars and the second lot of 2 bars, so we just need to use copy and paste, but we need to make sure that we are copy and pasting this region or this region, and not this region, because that one is F. So I'm going to, again, Alt, click, drag and drop and put that right up against the end of that previous region at bar 7. So we've now got the first 8 bars. I'm going to check the timing here. Okay, it should be fine. Okay, so we're now on to the last set of 4 bars. Now this is where the chord sequence changes 1 bar at a time. So G7 chord only happens for 1 bar, not 2 bars as in how it's been previously with the F and the C chord. So the bass line now can't do the going up the chord and then down the chord thing, because we've only got 1 bar. So we're just going to use the first 4 notes of the sequence, and we're going to transpose them so they start on a G, and then we're going to use the first 4 notes again and transpose them so they start on the F. Okay, so we've got 1 bar of G and 1 bar of F. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to create another copy of this region here. So this time I'll do copy and paste using the right click, so copy, and I'm going to put the playhead where I want that region to go, right click and paste. Okay, so bar 9, this is where we have the G chord. First thing we want to do is we're just going to use the first 4 notes for these next 2 bars. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't need these 4 notes, so I'm going to delete these 4. So again, click and drag across, delete those there. So we've just got those 4 notes now. I'm now going to shorten the region down. So up here, just clicking on the bottom right hand corner of the region, taking that region down to bar 10. So it's a 1 bar pattern now, because this is a 1 bar chord, just lasts going up G, B, D and E. So I want to change my notes. I'm going to select those 4 notes. I'm going to change pitch just like I did before. So I need to move them now to start on a G. So there, we're on C at the moment. One more, there we go, we're starting on G. Great. We're now going to use copy and paste to create another one of these for our F chord. So we've done G, we're going to do F now. So it's the same sequence but just starting 1 note lower. So again, we just need to transpose those notes. So I'm going to click and select, and then just take them down from G to F. That's F. Let's just have a quick listen to that. Fantastic. Last thing we've got is 2 more bars of C. So we just need to copy and paste 2 bars of C. We had 2 bars of C in bar 7 and 8. Alt, drag, drop. Pop them there like that. And what we should have now is 12 bar blues sequence following the correct chord sequence. Let's have a listen.